Hi guys, welcome to the Fireside of Normal podcast. My name is Stacy Barr, the creator and your host. This is something that I think in 2024 I am going to actively make a conscious decision to do, if not weekly, bi-weekly, and if not bi-weekly, at least once a month. The topic is fun. I realized this, I had COVID a couple of weeks ago and you can't really do much. You just lounge about. You look like you're wasting away in those 1800s where they're just lounging on couches all the time. I felt like that, but I had a lot of time to think. And the thing I realized is I was watching PBS Kids. Don't judge me. But kids are always having fun. And I thought, wait a minute. It seems as if that's the missing ingredient in being an adult. And the further thought is we have to put the fun in functional. To be functional human beings, we actually have to have fun. It's not frivolous, it's not throwaway, it's not foolishness, it's a necessity. Let's unpack that. Welcome back to the Far Side of Normal podcast. Let's jump in. Fun. The first thing I think of is that dang-gum SpongeBob episode where he's singing the fun song. His version versus Plankton's version is totally different. SpongeBob is F is for fun. We do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all, down here in the deep blue sea or something like that. Plankton's version is F is for fire that burns down the whole place. U is for uraniums, bombs. N is for no survivors. And it just goes downhill from there. God love Plankton. SpongeBob convinces him, no, that's not how you sing it. You have to do it like this. After a while, Plankton gets all to it and he's like, wait, I feel all tingly inside. What is happening? I like this. And let's do it again, SpongeBob. Okay. And then they sing the song together. But I was thinking about that. It made me laugh because I think that's how we approach it. Some of us are SpongeBob, woohoo, fun, F is for fun, and U for you and me, and N is for anywhere and anytime at all. And then the other half is Plankton, fire, uranium bombs, let's burn out everything, there's no survivors. We have to come to a happy medium. But before we can even do that, we have to get to fun. Me and my sister were talking and we were laughing because when we were little kids, we had this one house and it had this platform in the backyard and it had our clothesline as well. What we used to do in the summertime or when school was out is put on plays and talent shows in the backyard using that platform, and the sheet we would use to hang over the clothesline as our curtain. How many times did we have all the neighborhood kids, the cute popular boys, which made us nervous, but we put on these whole productions. I would be the one that would come up with the production and put it on and be in it. My sister's bossing everybody around because she's older. And I realized how much fun did we have all day and all evening. We were outside playing. And even when we weren't putting on plays or productions or whatever, we were down by the creeks or we were at the park or we were in the swimming pool, or we were hosing each other off and chasing each other. We were playing with chalk on the sidewalk. We're picking wildflowers and crab apples and blackberries off trees and eating them. We're out in the field somewhere behind our house building forts and fun. And then I thought about, when's the last time I did something like that as an adult? It's embarrassing to say. I can't remember. Oh my gosh. But this 2024 has given me that epiphany, and I've been actively trying to do fun things. For example, I've always wanted to learn how to crochet, and now there's these kits called the Woobles. It's crochet for basics, crochet for dummies, if you will. I bought several kits when they had a 4-pack on sale, and I'm excited, you guys, to learn how to crochet and knit. it seems a silly thing. I'm in my grandma era. But I'm excited to make a little unicorn, and his name is Billy. And then there's a pig that has wings, and I can't remember the third one. I'm excited about this. There was a sign up in our, I guess, area for pickleball. They never got back to me, but I was excited to try something different. At our library, they're doing more to include and have adult themed activities, not just for tweens or teens or children. They have these trivia nights and you win prizes, and it's sometimes a theme. Some it's Disney, some it's Lord of the Rings, some of it's Marvel. I am going to make it a goal to go there, and it's free. I was realizing how I think sometimes for me specifically, I don't pursue fun things because it's not in the budget, or I think there's more important things that I have to do with the resources that I have. Because let's be honest, everybody is feeling, they don't want to call it a recession, it's a recession. Everyone's feeling the crunch of a little less resources, or maybe our resources not stretching as far as they used to. But I have to build in a budget for fun. And I was thinking about that today when I went to the doctor, and how we laughed. And I brought my doctor a piece of chocolate, and she just sat there and savored it, but we cracked ourselves up. And we were catching up on what I've been doing in the last couple of months since I've seen her. And I thought, yeah, fun. We're going to have more fun this year. For example, a few weeks ago, 2024, remember, is all about shooting your shot. And nothing for nothing leaves nothing. I went to a convention and talked to half of the dynamic duo that I need to shoot my shot with. Gave them a gift because, of course, you come bearing gifts. That's how you get favor. Explained the pitch, gave them the media kit, went in peace. I'm learning it's not what happens after I shoot my shot. It's me doing my part, which is going for it. Fun. We had so much fun at the convention. And that's got me thinking, for adults, what is our definition of fun? It can be a crossword puzzle. I don't know. It can be trivia night at the library. It can be going to a comic convention. It could be playing volleyball pickup games of basketball. It could be dodgeball leagues. I don't know. Whatever your definition is, we need to have it. That dang on SpongeBob. He just had me cracking up. I'm going to find that song and play it after this. It makes me happy. I want to do fun things and make it not an exception, but the rule. For me, what is fun is I love water. I honestly feel as if I'm a mermaid and I am landlocked. That's why it's been painful. However, I go to water aerobics with these little old deers and they just make me look so bad. And I have the most fun. That is fun to me. Coming up, we're starting to have our outdoor markets, our farmers markets, our craft markets and fairs. I'm going to be there with bells on. We're going to build it in the budget because functioning as a human, the first three letters, fun. It's not an option anymore. It's a necessity. And I think not just our physical health, but our mental and emotional wellness is tied to having fun. For the most part, kids are pretty much carefree. They play, they're instant best friends. They fight, they make up because they're playing again. We need to do that. Coloring. I love coloring. I don't know the last time I sat down and purposely had a coloring book and colored. I love drawing and painting and being artistic. I can't remember the last time I've done any of those mediums. My new thing that I'm focusing on now is writing. I get lost in it. I'll look up and it's hours later and I need to eat and I have to go to the bathroom and I need some water because I escape into this world I'm creating and I love it so much. It's not work, it's fun. For me, I'm decluttering my house. I know most people probably would rather chew dirt, but for me, it's fun. I'm getting back to my minimalist lifestyle. I've accumulated too much, and for why? Now I'm giving it away, and that is fun to me. Decluttering my space, simplifying my life, and making time to read. For me, reading is fun. I don't know how many books I've gone through in the last few weeks when I had COVID, but it's been glorious. And don't judge me, don't judge me, don't judge me. It used to be a bad thing, but I love cheesy, clean romance because somebody needs to get love. And if I don't get it, at least watching somebody else have a happily ever after is fun to me. And I found some black women, white men ones, which make my soul happy, and some with plus size characters. I love it. I love it. They look like me now, which is so encouraging. That is fun. Going out thrifting with my friend, we do it once a month. We set a budget of $20, and that includes thrifting and tea afterwards. We try to find new local places that we haven't been before and frequent them so that they'll stay around. We're going this Saturday, and I'm so excited. We're celebrating her birthday. We're going to a new thrift store that opened, and we're going to have tea at a new place downtown. That is super fun to find treasures on a budget. Thrifting is fun. My sister and I are planning to, probably in the next few months, go on a mini getaway. Every probably quarter, we try to hop in the car, play Thelma and Louise, and off we go. We pick a city or a location a couple hours from us in any direction that we haven't been to, go find a lovely hotel, and camp out. We are in bed eating snacks. We're going to local restaurants. We go to thrift stores while we're there. We grab our books and our magazines that we haven't read but we've been meaning to, and we chill for the weekend. We go on a Friday, come back Sunday afternoon, and it's gorgeous. That is fun for us. No agenda, no activity planned. Whatever the wind takes us through, whatever mood we're in, whatever we're feeling, is what we do while we're on that getaway. That's fun. I'm excited because the summertime is coming up. Water. Anything water, I need to be in a body of water. They have Richardson's Lake, and they have these watering holes. I'm excited. That's fun. A friend of mine found this man-made mountain, and they had artificial snow, so they make it snow, and they did sledding. Her and her grandson went with the co-op for homeschoolers. She had a glorious time. Who knew there was a mountain in the middle of town in Kentucky? Kentucky. Good times. Or Indiana. I don't remember where. But that was fun for her. She never would have thought about it. But the homeschool co-op tries to do activities with the children at least once a month, I think. And that happened to be this month's activity is the snow. You could learn how to ski, snowboard, or you could do the tubes down the mountain. Had a grand old time. We're starting to do more outdoor concerts now because it's in the South. So even though it's cold, it's not snow on the ground cold, but it's starting to warm up. We're starting to get all these flyers and information on, newscasts and around town that we're getting ready to have these outdoor series. I'm so excited about that. Outdoor concerts are free in the park and they're fun. They're starting up our Jazz in the Park on Sunday series. That is so much fun. They're doing these nature hikes at night to see the stargazing through Finnissy Swamp. It's free. You can bring you a snack, bring a jacket, and they say, I think, a flashlight. Off you go with like-minded people. I think for me, I don't want it to be one more chore or have to or duty or responsibility or plan. I want it to feel carefree. And I think that's why in the past I haven't pursued fun as much as when I was younger. Honestly, in the energy, a girl's been tired. But I'm learning that I can't let that be an excuse anymore. Fun is a necessity, doggone it. It's like water or air or food or sleep. you need it, even though sometimes it falls to the wayside. This year, I want to actively make it a priority. A couple of things that are coming down the pike that are fun or that I've done in the past. We'll start with the past. I went to the Highland Games in Charleston. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. They were tossing those huge logs that were this tall. That was amazing. They had the tug of wars, and they had the sword fighting, and they had the dancing with the competitions and the boulder tosses and all these. It was just glorious. They had the kilts and the bagpipes, and they had the clans and the, oh my gosh, the fire ceremony. It was glorious. It was glorious. It was glorious. I was this close to getting this velvet green cape with this clasp. It was amazing. But I digress. Highland Games. I've been wanting to do that, oh my gosh, for probably 8 years. They have not one, but 2 Renaissance festivals in my neck of the woods. It's going down. I've been talking about this for I don't even know how long. It's about to go down. We're going to not 1, but 2 Renaissance festivals. I have my cape. I have my peasant dress. I have my shoes. I am ready, Freddie. Oh, and I have my crown. Renaissance festivals. It's going down. Like I said, I went to the comic convention, and this one was on a smaller scale. It still had some incredible people there that I was able to watch. The costumes were magnificent, but the big one is in September over Labor Day. I think I'm going to go to that one this year. We're going to see who's who, and we may be going to that one, or to shoot my shot with the second half of the dynamic duo. We're going to Charlotte in November. I think that's the one we're going to go to. Yep. I feel like that's what we're doing. We're going to do that, and I feel good about it. My friend and I've been wanting to, it's on my bucket list, go to see the Northern Lights in Alaska and stay in a ice hotel. She's not a big fan of the ice hotel in cold, but she wants to see the Northern Lights. This year, because it's supposed to be the most incredible time in recent past to see the Northern Lights in Fairbanks, we're going this year. And I am over the moon. I can't even wait. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. There is a book warehouse a couple hours from here where the books are like $1 and $2 and $3 for hardbacks. We're planning a thrifting trip because right down the way from that is this huge thrift place where if you can carry it, you have different tiers, $10, $15, $20, whatever you can carry across this threshold. Say less. I'm about to train for that. It's going down. I love the show Sleepy Hollow. I'm still so bitter at Fox. But Wilmington, they have this Sleepy Hollow tour where you can go to different places where the show was filmed. I'm going to Wilmington, checking that puppy off. There's a castle that you can stay in a couple hours down the road in North Carolina somewhere. My bucket list has been to stay in a castle with a moat. We're checking that puppy off my list. There's a German town in Georgia. I think it's Helen, Georgia. We're checking that puppy off the list. There are so many things that I'm looking forward to that I'm going to make a priority. Is my budget tight? Absolutely. But am I going to do it? 1000%. Because fun is a necessity. Cartoons. I love cartoons. I was lounging like an 1800 lady. Curious George. He doesn't even say anything. But that show had me cracking up. And I don't know why I forgot about this, but they made a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Seth Rogen made it. I watched it one night laughing my whole entire face off, and that soundtrack was dope. Because they made the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles actual teenagers. They were, I think, 15, which was brilliant. They acted like teenagers, and it was a great show. Percy Jackson is my new favorite. I love Greek mythology. Oh, I love Greek mythology. I actually had a minor in it in college. Any of the ologies I love. But the new series on Disney Plus, Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief, it was incredible. And those kids were unbelievable. Now, a caveat to that is because Disney's dinking around. They literally gave us one season and we're going to have to wait 11 years because they finally renewed for a second season. What are you doing? This is what I wish. This is a tangent, sorry. Remember how back in the day when you had a series, you had 22 or 23 episodes. You rolled through those throughout the year. You took a mini hiatus for 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks during the summer. You picked back up because they had already filmed back-to-back seasons, so you didn't miss a beat. This is getting on my whole last nerves. And we were talking about this, a couple of girlfriends and I. This is how you lose people. I'm looking at you, Bridgerton. Really? 11 years? You've lost my interest. For why is it taking so long? I've started going back and rewatching shows that I love because I don't have time for foolishness. In any case, watch Percy Jackson and then just read the books. You'll be further along than Disney with their dinking around selves in season 2. Anyways, okay, back to topic. But board games are making a comeback. I have a Scrabble set. I've only played Scrabble. This is my confession. One time in my entire life, I'm excited to play Scrabble. Words make me happy, and learning new words and getting creative. I'm excited to play Scrabble. Monopoly. I have a gorgeous Monopoly board. We're about to play some Monopoly. Puzzles are making a comeback. I can't remember the last time I sat down and put a puzzle together. It's been a month of Sundays. I know it has. Going to the park. Remember recess? They have adult recess. They have adult camps. I've never been to a camp because we grew up poor. That was a privilege that was out of my budget. But they have places around the country that have adult camps. I'm seriously going to go. Watch me do this. They have groups where you can go hiking, and they have groups where you can do camping. I am excited to see how much fun I can cram into these 365 days. I think I got a slow start, but I'm pretty good at making up lost time. Fun. SpongeBob said it. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all. It doesn't even have to be the deep blue sea. We're not going to be plankton, but we are going to address people that are plankton. For those that are planktons that think F is for fire, that burns down the whole place. U is for uranium's bombs. N is for no survivors. No, we're going to get them to see fun as practical. It lowers your blood pressure. It's good for your heart. It's good for your mental state of being. If you have to be plankton, then think of fun as a practical thing that you can do to improve and increase your health. We're going to go with that. And your sanity. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. That's all I got. Go mudding. I don't know. Go fishing. Maybe if you don't want to be around us SpongeBobs, go fishing by yourself. There's a pond, kind of creek down the way from my house, and I go the back way. Every once in a while, I'll see a guy just in a boat with his little fishing pole. The whole lake is his, and he's chilling. Sometimes I'll see him, and I don't know if it's his son or a friend, but I'll see the two of them in the boat. Poles, unconcerned. Goof fishing. I don't know if you don't want to be around people, or do a puzzle in your house by yourself. I don't know. As long as you think it's fun, then here. F is for fun. U is not for uranium. You don't have to be unified with people, but fun. Just practical fun. They have in the summertime so many opportunities and activities that are low cost, no cost, or free. Recently, they had at Chicken Salad Chick, which is a local restaurant, because it was, I don't remember what holiday, there's too many of them, but you got a free scoop. And then at another place, you got a free scoop of ice cream because it was a grand opening. Find free or low cost opportunities to have fun. And if you can sneak in it being a local establishment and not a big chain, winner, winner, chicken dinner. I urge you this year, make it a priority. It's not just for kids. It's absolutely, in my humble opinion, 100% a necessity for humanity to keep us humans, being human. Heck, even animals have fun. Dogs are a perfect example. They're always ready for a party. We need to take a cue from children and animals. They wake up wanting to have fun. They go to bed wanting to have fun. They think about fun for the next day. Borrow somebody's kid. I don't know. If you're not an aunt or an uncle, or if you don't have children, maybe give a married couple or a single mom a break, borrow their kid and go party up, because then you have an excuse. Oh, no. I'm not having fun because I want to. I'm having fun because I'm babysitting. Yeah, that's the ticket. Whatever it takes and whatever that looks like, let's make 2024 the year of fun. Capital F, capital U, capital N. It's fun, but it's a function of being human. And for our health, we're going to go with that. Yeah. Welcome back to the Far Side of Normal podcast. As we are talking about fun and health, I took the whole month of February off of all social media just to take a breath. It was getting a bit much. And going forward, I think I will keep it to a minimum. I will still do my podcast. And I think that's going to be my main form of social media. That and YouTube watching podcasts. I realize, I'm just going to say it, garbage in, garbage out. I need to eat better food, if you will. And media-wise, for me, it's my cheesy, clean, wholesome romance novels that have Black women and white men, and the women look like me. Hooray! It is getting ready to be Scrabble Queen. Let's go. It's figuring out when I can be a mermaid at any time of the week. It's walking outside in nature. It's going thrifting with friends. It's getting ready for the Renaissance Festival. I'm going to be glorious. You guys, I have a whole outfit. I'm going to be an African queen. It's going to be unbelievable. It's going down. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. It is for anywhere, anytime at all. We don't have to be down in the deep blue sea. But fun. We're going to be SpongeBob this year, and we're going to have fun. And a good time is going to be had by all because it's functional. F is for fun. U is for unity. N is for anywhere and anytime at all. Fun. Let's make it our priority for 2024 to be the year of fun. Thank you so much for watching the Far Side of Normal podcast. Until next time, goodbye.